So hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And as you know that JEE Advanced 2025 is concluded by now. So and this year's paper I'll say was a little bit tougher than 2024, especially the paper 2. And the paper 1 I will say that it was I think a little easier, uh, but it had some good questions for sure. Like this was a question from the single correct type, and without a second look you can say that this is a question from SHM. So like today we are solving it, and as you can see that this is a body here. It is given that this is a radius of I mean you can say vertical hole or something like that. So it conducts SHM like that. It is attached to a spring. So we need to find the angular velocity. Okay, so let's get going. So to begin with, we will do first a diagram. So let's take this to be the big circle, and so okay, this is the particle here at some time t. This is some angle theta. Okay, so we are making the free body diagram of this particle at this time. So the rule of drawing free body diagram is that I mean this is a very general question, but the rule of drawing a free body diagram is that you only consider the body, not this whole circle, not even this ground. Okay, so this ground won't be there. So this is the center, and what forces are there at this position? I mean you will have a spring force. Okay, just let me draw it a little this side. Yeah. So okay, so there will be a spring force here. There will be some friction here. Why is the friction there? It is not given any rough surface, but it is given that the ball rolls purely. Okay, and for pure rolling, you know that you must have some static friction. Otherwise, it cannot perform pure rolling. So okay, and also there is another force here, and in total, one force will be at this angle is your theta. So this will be mg sin theta, and another force is your kx. Okay, this is the center O of the body, and let this contact point be point C. Okay, so this is our free body diagram. The directions are like this. This is y direction, this is x direction. Now let us write the moment equation at the point C. Okay, so you can also say torque, but in engineering we denote this moment or torque, whatever you say, by the letter capital M. So I am not using tau here, I am using capital M. So this this is equal to the moment of inertia about this point into the angular acceleration. And one more thing, the angular acceleration is I mean denoted by this theta double dot. Double dot denotes double time derivative. Single dot denotes single time derivative, which would have been your angular acceleration itself. So okay, so and now also what is the moment about this point C? The friction is acting on the point C, so there will be no moment due to this friction. So all of the moments will be due to the spring force and this gravitational force. Okay, and as they are opposing the direction, so we will simply write I c theta double dot. This will be is equal to minus kx, which is the spring force, times r, as this distance is r, this distance is r, small r, minus this is mg sin theta, and this is also at distance r, so this will be nothing but mgr sin theta. Okay, so now let us, we know that this is pure rolling. So if the acceleration, okay, let's come to that a little after. So first of all, what is the moment of inertia about this point? We know that for a solid disk, the moment of inertia is basically half mr square about its center. But we do not have our center here. So this is r distance from the center. So we can write half mr square plus mr square by parallel axis theorem. And about this theta double dot, as it is a pure rolling, we can simply write this is x double dot, where x is the linear acceleration, is equal to, this will be your, you can take the r in common. And another thing, what is sine theta? Okay, so this is theta, this is theta. So this distance, this is your r minus r, okay, and this is x. I mean x is this, but you can approximately say that as this is very small, this is x, you can say. So your sine theta is nothing but x divided by capital R minus small r. Okay, so we have sine theta. So we can just basically write kx plus mgx divided by capital R minus small r and an r in common. Okay, so this will be 3 by 2 mr square divided by r is r. This will be x double dot, and this will be nothing but, if you take the x in common also, k plus mg divided by capital R minus small r minus rx. Okay, so if we divide everything, we will end up with x double dot, this is equal to k by m plus this is actually, sorry, this is actually 3 by 2 here. This 3 by 2 term is still here. I have not taken it in right hand side yet. So we have divided the m, the r gets cancelled out and the x will remain. Okay, finally at the final step, so this is our final equation, which is x double dot plus 2 by 3 k by m g divided by capital R minus small r x equal to 0. Okay, so this is the equation of the motion of the body, and you know that the equation of an SHM, that is basically omega square x equal to 0. This is the equation of a general SHM. So comparing this with this, we can simply say that omega is nothing but root 2 by 3 into k by m plus g divided by capital R minus small r. Okay, so this is basically our final answer. Which option is it matching with? Let's see. Yeah, so this is just the A option. So I mean, this wasn't a really hard question. This was just an simple Irodov type question. You can find many questions like this on Irodov. So the conclusion is that you should solve Irodov actually. And also, I mean, a serious student probably would have solved this in the exam also, because this is a very general type of question for JEE Advanced and any such examinations. So yeah, that's it for the video. I will bring some more videos on these good questions of JEE Advanced. So this was one of them. And so okay, till I see you next time in my next video. Take care, enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video.